video, we are going to discuss and try to debunk some of the myths and conspiracy theories around our relationship. Now, the fact that Shane has a disability and I don't has led people to create stories and, try to justify our relationship in some really, probably the most common, and it's that I sought out a relationship with Shane to gain fame and fortune. This one just tickles me because when I met Shane, I was a freshman in college. When I saw the documentary about him, he was in college, but then, that documentary was like a couple months old. Yeah. He had just graduated. He was right around that time. He was living in his parents' basement.
I was earning maybe $25,000 a year with Hannah.
Yes. I think there's one, misconception that Shane already had a YouTube channel when we met. Shane had never had a YouTube channel. I think Laughing in My Nightmare had one where you and Sarah posted, videos for the nonprofit. Mean, 3 of them. Shane was not, a YouTuber.
Hi. This is Shannon Hall from Laughing at My Nightmare, and I just wanted to give you guys an update on the nonprofit that we've been working on. Hi, I'm Shannon Hall.
My name is Sarah Burkhall, and we're cousins.
7 months ago, I started a blog about my life and my disability, and it got pretty popular. What are my thoughts, my feelings?
In Philadelphia, the doctor puts probes into Shane's arms and legs. He didn't react, and I asked the doc, I said, is he ever going to walk?
I really get to see my brother become an adult with a family of his own. I will make it out of this hospital alive. I will make it out of this hospital alive. I will make it out of this hospital alive. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this film. For a long time, I was really scared about releasing this to the world.
A very special event. I want you to meet an extremely courageous, inspirational, and kick-ass young man named Shane Burkhall. He is hysterical.
Star Tribune.
Yeah.
That's the Minnesota newspaper, and Shane should work there.
Why?
Well, you used to write for the one in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Envisioning what these people are going to say, and I think they're going to say that I had some sort of intuition that I would make a YouTube channel with you and it would do well. Okay, 2 things. There were no interabled couples on the internet when we started dating. The idea that our relationship would do well on YouTube was so far-fetched. In what world would that have come to my brain?
And
I did not want a YouTube channel.
That's the other point. I had to literally fight Hannah to make an Instagram. She did.
In kindergarten or 1st grade, I decided that I hated this girl that was in 2nd grade, and my friend and I came up with a plot to get her in trouble. We went to the principal and we lied and said that girl had pushed us down on the playground.
Why didn't you like her?
I don't know. There was a reason. I can't remember. I remember her name.
You don't remember why she was your
enemy? Say it. I don't know. I think she was a popular girl in 2nd grade.
Mm-hmm.
As popular as 2nd graders can be. But I remember being she's annoying.
Was she mean to you?
No, I don't. I think maybe she was mean to someone that we were friends with. I don't remember. I don't remember anything else about this whole year of my life besides this. I remember sitting.
It sounds like you made the man of me.
I was so bad and mean. I'm really glad I left that school because I think I would have turned out a lot differently.
Is that the reason that you left the school, or?
No, I moved. I moved to Connecticut and I went to the most adorable school that really nurtured me. But this was a different kind of school, and I was a mean girl.
I was mean to this girl and I reported her to the principal, except the principal knew that we were lying. So I was like, are you sure that that happened? And then my friend was like, actually, I think I'm making it up. And it just sort of fell apart.
It's happened in 2 of my previous
really
relationships. I won't name names, but you all know if you've read anything.
Yeah.
2 of them, their parents sat them down at one point or another and said, hey, you shouldn't be with Shane because of his disability. You're going to have to care for him, and you don't need that in your life. And I can't really tell you how destructive that is for a relationship and how much it hurt me.
You can look at my new account on famous birthdays. I was notified that I was added to that page. So you can find me there. That's famousbirthdays.com.
You should put that in your email signature.
I'm ranked like number 13 for Hannah's name Sagittarius. They have like very specific categories.
You're the number 13th most popular person named Hannah in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's not, you're making that up.
Who else is
It's not
there?
bad.
Oh, there's Hannah Hoffman, the painter. What did the email say?
It was asking for photos of me or permission to use my social media photos. I granted the permission.
You should
I'm just
provide.
gonna repeatedly email her. You know, I've been thinking about my profile. How can I pay to like boost my ranking? I saw a video about Shane on YouTube. It was just like about his daily life, and I watched it, and then I clicked a link to his blog, and I read that for like 3 hours, and by then it was midnight, and I was a little bit delusional, so I emailed him and introduced
you were
myself. I was delusional. This isn't a normal thing to
You're
do.
a sound mind.
I don't know why I did it, but I emailed him and introduced myself, and he emailed back the next morning with his phone number.
Tell him how you ended your first email.
No, I don't want to say how I ended my first email. You can say it.
She wrote this nice email, very,
Professional.
yeah. Happened in June of 2017, so a year before our law was even an idea. And I got an email one day from a director in Hollywood, and they were putting together a cast for a feature film that they were shooting. I'm not going to say the name, but it involved disability and romance and this wild adventure. And the director told me that the main character's part, who used the wheelchair, was basically made for me.
Yeah, like written for him. They were so excited to have him play this main character that was basically him. So the director said that she had seen videos of Shane, and he was perfect for this character.
In the wheelchair, chat. Over the course of like 2 months, the director and I emailed back and forth, and I was so hesitant to send in an audition tape. But she really kept on me and was like, please do this. This could be your big moment. So after 2 months, I was like, okay, fine, I'll hold a little audition. And one day, over FaceTime, because Hannah was in Minnesota, we filmed a little audition. And I read some lines and you played the other character what you just read. I was the one doing the acting.
Well, that in theory that's true, but in reality I did an amazing job.
Probably.
I almost got the role, I think.
So we made this film, and like I felt but I was not an actor. Like at that point in my life, I identified as like a writer, and really I hadn't done a lot.
You still are an actor.
See, like right.
Excited. I'm not going to talk about microphone. I'm feeling excited to be done. I'm really excited to not have like homework and paper.
I feel like, yeah, I love that one.
She likes straws, Sean. Well,
Do you enjoy theater? My program in London was all about plays. We saw 26 like professional plays. We like the theater. We go.
Yeah.
And we've talked about how when I met Shane, he was 23 and living in his parents' basement.
And so I'm.
My parents are not well off.
I think some people have switched around and been like, well, now she's staying with him. Like, it was always my plan to have a YouTube channel.
Mhm.
You know, like, I saw potential in you.
Right.
Over the past 4 years, I've learned that caring for your partner can strengthen a relationship and it is not a burden. That's the main thing that I want Shane to always remember. A lot of people will bring up that my mom comes as like your relationship is fake, or you won't bring your mom, or that like I can't handle Shane on my own. And
Shane has to pee, and we're not really sure how that's gonna happen because the angle is difficult. You know, it's sort of an upward trajectory for the pee to flow. So now we're gonna try.
I had 2 wines.
He had 2 wines.
not, so it's like sinking down. So I put a pillow under his hips. We should have taken a video of this. He looked pretty ridiculous. But question about me being Shane's caregiver full time. I think a lot of people have asked, like, assume that I'm paid to be his caregiver, and I'm not paid to be his caregiver. That's like that does happen, but spouses can't be paid in the state of Minnesota to be a caregiver for one another, and it's just like a very tricky process to get money for that.
Just to reiterate, I am not paying Hannah to be my girlfriend, my caregiver.
No one is paying me.
There is no money exchange happening here.
Yeah. So I will continue to be Shane's caregiver, but that isn't like a job or anything like that.
You're not financially benefited from that.
No, I'm not. I wish I was. Okay. Often people will assume that I'm either Shane's like sister or mom.
Or just like general
Helper.
caregiver
Yeah.
helper. When I
Related to like dating history. I had like interests at college and crushes in high school, whatever.
We're getting so many comments that say that our relationship must be fake because we never show physical affection in our videos.
So, I think what we need to do is dispel that rumor once and for all. And, yes, put your tongue in my mouth.
That would be so weird.
Okay.
Like, I'm filming this, so like it's kind of weird to like stick the video camera up. I had a lot of demands. Like, I mean, aside from my fee, I wanted to have you move to Minnesota.
I remember that you demanded to be on the cover of my book.
Yeah, and that worked out. That was good.
And it makes sense. Like, you should get a lot of money for being with me.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it for nothing.
Yeah.
Let's take a picture.
Please.
Really? I'm gonna say that is our life.
Yep.
Everyone's gonna be like, I don't really want to come to that.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. As you've been saying. Bye now.
Yeah, a letter from me about how I want to go to graduate school and won't be here to sit next to Shane's side every minute of the day to give him water, which, you know, I think they assume I will be for forever.
We got our first super chat.
Ooh, that brings us to what we've decided to do for super chats because we didn't know what to do last time. We have a wheel.
When we get a super chat, we will spin the wheel.
We are going. Someone asked me.
$250. What?
Is that real? Disney souvenir money? Oh.
Thank you. You guys will.
The one is from Beth.
Thank you, Megan, for your
Yeah, thank
comment and for your what's it called? Super chat.
Super chat, I think.
Super chat. We appreciate that.
Biological warfare.
We'll use that to stock up on food for the next month.
Oh yeah, true. And
And
probably
then-
more beer.
The Bishi.